Hello and welcome to This Week in Campbell Football. I'm Chris Amar alongside head coach of Campbell Football, Mike Minter, and as always, we're powered by our friends at Dunn Benson Ford. Coach, it was a Morehead State team that came in here. You knew about their high-powered offense. What a game in the second half. 5 lead changes. Morehead State comes out with the win, a last-second touchdown.
Well, you know, it's deja vu when you look at our football team right now. And I was hoping and praying that we would be out of the stage of really learning how to win, but that's where we at. And these close games, we've won 4 of them, and we've lost 4 of them, and so we kind of 50-50. And so it's really how do you learn how to get over that hump? And the games we've lost is 4 points, 1 point, 3 points. And 10 points, and so it's just one of those moments. So I kind of go back to when I was at the Panthers. The year before we went to the Super Bowl, we went through this. Like we couldn't understand how to win. It was like we would win a game, then we'd lose a game, then we'll win a game, and then we'll lose 2 games. And it was just back and forth, and we couldn't figure out how to get over the hump. And we lost them in the ways that we losing them, Now, not kicking the football at the end of the game, but we losing them in crazy ways. And people are like, how can you lose games like that? How can you figure that out? And then finally, we won the last 4 out of the last 5, which means that we won the 5th one, lost the 4th one, and won the last 3. So I hope that's what's going to happen with my football team, is that we figure out how to learn how to win, and then figure out how to get these last 3. And so it's going to be a great challenge. And Morehead State was a great football team, man. Offensively, we shut them down the first half. Second half, we tired. They got 90 snaps. And anytime that a team gets 90 snaps over your team and you're only getting 60, that's 30 snaps difference. Your team is going to be tired. And it still came down to the last drive, and we had the opportunity to hit us right in the hands, right in the chest, and you catch the ball, game over. That's why the kid was frustrated, because he know I catch the football, game is over. And the ball bounced perfectly, and he kicks it. Now, I've never seen that before. And of course, he's distraught over the whole thing, because, they go in, score, and win the game. And so, it's a tough learning thing for him as an individual, and then also for our team. But if you look at the game, we had 6 3-and-outs. I think that's huge, and from an offensive standpoint, so that's roughly about 18 plays they get that you don't get, and so it was a tough game. Our defense started out well, got an interception for a touchdown. The special team showed up, put Blockman back there. I mean, he looked like a man amongst boys at times, and was able to break one for the first kickoff return for a touchdown. So all in all, that's how games go, and that's how it's going to be this week. That's how it's going to be the next week and the next week. And so we got to learn how to win those games on a consistent basis, because we've done it 4 times, but can you do it consistently? And that's where we at right now as a football team.
Well, Coach, I know something that has been consistent that you love is the atmosphere here at Barker Lane Stadium. A homecoming crowd. We were packed, over 6,500, setting a stadium record for single-game attendance. They were great.
Unbelievable, the support. They stayed, Bob Roller, our AD, was telling me that most of the time at this level, after halftime of a homecoming game, everybody goes home, because they've seen the homecoming queen and all that good stuff and the festivities, they go home. Well, everybody stayed, and because they are there not only for the homecoming festivities, but also for the football team. That's how our fans are. And that's what's exciting about being here as a head coach is the fact that they love it. They want us to be great. They want to cheer us on to be there. And the game was a good game at the end of the day, even though we didn't finish it out. But our fans are definitely one of the I know it's the best group of fans in the PFL, but I'm starting to see it as one of the top fans in the FCS Division I level period. And so, man, we get excited. all the recruits. It does so much for our recruiting efforts, because when they come here and they see the atmosphere, they say, Coach, I want to be here, because this atmosphere is really what it's all about, but it's all because of the fans.
It was a great atmosphere, and here's a look back at the sights and sounds from Homecoming 2015.
It is tail. Make a statement today. Make a statement today. Right now. One more. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Lala!
Just to note, there was a time change. It happened a couple months ago, but some of the prelim schedules have a different game time. Campbell at Davidson, a rivalry game, 3 o'clock coming up this Saturday at Halloween. Coach, whenever you play the geographic rival that Davidson has become, the schools are similar in size, the guys played in high school together, it's always a battle.
Oh, absolutely. Coach Paul has done a great job with them guys of really just having them battle and compete. I know they had some things that happened and injury-wise and all that good stuff, but they come to play every game. And really they had Maris down 10-0 at the first beginning of the game. And so you got to give him and his staff a lot of credit of really just getting these guys going. Well, in rivalry games, there's no such thing as records. It is everybody's going to come play 100 miles an hour with all that they have, and who shows up and win that game. And last year it came down to the last play, and they had us beat, and luckily we get an interception and then go down and score at the end of the game. And so these games are always going to be hard-fought football games. I know that. They know that. They're going to play their best football. We got to play our best football, and it's going to be a great time to go to Charlotte and go back home a little bit and play them. And again, it's going to be a big-time game for us and a big-time game for them. It's going to be Halloween night. So, hopefully we dress up as good football players.
It's a 3 o'clock start. We'd love to see you there. You can get there in about 2.5 hours from the creek. If you can't make it, it's a video for a fee, a video stream through Davidson's site. We'll have the link for you on our site. And, of course, free audio with the pregame starting at 2:45 at GoCamels.com. We hope to see you Halloween night at Davidson. If not, for head coach Mike Minter, I'm Chris Amar saying we'll see you next week on This Week in Campbell Football.